Ladies and gentlemen, welcome in. Thank you so much for joining us here on a Tuesday night on Front Porch News and Chad's Media. If you've been hanging out with us all year long, thank you so much and welcome back. If this is your first time joining us, I promise I don't always sound this way, but my name is Tyler Lennon. I'm joined, of course, by my favorite person to watch Wildcat sports with, Wildcat legend Ryan Humphries. Ryan, what's going on, buddy?
Tyler, an absolute pleasure. Not our normal Friday night, but I think Tuesday will do in the great city of Sulphur Springs. We've got a good one tonight.
We do. We also joined once again by your favorite intern's favorite intern, Alex the intern. What's going on, Alex?
How's it going? Thank you for having me.
Of course. We're excited to have you. Again, it's a very exciting night anytime these two teams play against each other. But you've got the number 12 ranked Paris Wildcats against the Sulphur Springs Wildcats. Ryan, I don't know, at least in our time broadcasting games, I think this is the best we've seen Paris.
Oh, I think so. Last year we had a couple good ones against Paris, and Paris is they always put out a good product when it comes to basketball. You had the days of Jalen Pipkins and Josh Robinson back when I was in school. They were two of the best high school basketball players I've ever seen. But it sounds like tonight that Paris has got a tandem of their own, a new tandem. We'll get into that more as the night goes.
We will. And before we go any further, I want to make sure everyone knows that the pregame show, as always, is brought to you by the good people over at Discount Wheel and Tire of Sulphur Springs, where they offer a full line of Michelin tires. When you're looking for the right tire, the choice is easy. Michelin packs more science into their tires to bring together safety, durability, fuel efficiency, and performance without trade-offs. Match the right tire with the right service today. Discount Wheel and Tire, proudly serving our Wildcats for over 30 years. As you saw on your screen just a second ago, we have a very, very, very nice student section here tonight, Ryan.
Yeah, and, we actually commented on that last Friday when Pittsburg came to town. I thought the student section was rocking, and I would say student section is still good, but you're kind of filling in these stands, and so definitely quite the crowd for a Tuesday night.
Yeah, we got Wildcat Gymnasium going up on a Tuesday. Ryan, I kind of want to make a point. It feels like no matter what the sport is, basketball or football, these two teams play each other very close. Even when some of those years where the Wildcats were ranked really high, even in the top 10, Paris might not have been having a great year, but they're going to play them close. Same with football. I'm hoping we'll see the same thing here tonight. Again, Paris is the one that's highly ranked. They're ranked number 12 in the state. The Wildcats aren't having, a number 12 in the state kind of year, but I do think they'll still make it close.
Yeah, I think you're exactly right. There's been teams, Sulphur Springs teams, that were in that top 10 range, and Paris, did their best to play spoiler. And I think tonight on the road for Paris, I think Sulphur Springs kind of has the same mentality. They gotta play their best basketball if they want a chance in this one. But I think a home crowd like this, opportunity to upset the number 12 ranked team in the state, I think that's what the Wildcats are going to do.
Yeah, and I think we're in for a very exciting matchup. I think the name of the game for the Wildcats tonight is going to be slow things down. Paris is scoring 70 points per game, and they're doing it. Again, that's what they're averaging. They've had plenty of games where they're getting up into the 80s even. I think this is a very good Wildcat team, but I don't think their score 70-plus points in the game good. You know what I mean? I think they need to slow this down.
100%. And I thought there were times the other night, even against Pittsburg, which is a much lesser opponent than Paris tonight, we were playing too fast. Athleticism and fast breaks, and there's a time and a place for that. I don't know that that's our strong suit. And if we try to get in the track meet tonight with Paris, we're going to lose.
I agree.
I think it's as simple as that.
I agree. Ryan, real quick, we're going to hear from our friends over at Discount Wheel and Tire and a few others that make all this possible, and then we'll be back for the rest of the Discount Wheel and Tire pregame show.
Man, you're looking rough.
We feel rough. Can you take us to Discount Wheel and Tire already?
Okay, let's go.
Even your tires know where to go. Discount Wheel and Tire. For service you can count on.
Triple Crown Roofing, your local roofing experts with a dedicated team and extensive experience. From repairs to complete roofing systems, we offer competitive prices and free consultations. Specializing in commercial and residential roofing, we provide the highest quality craftsmanship and customer care. Contact Triple Crown Roofing today. Triple Crown Roofing. Roofing done right.
In East Texas, we take care of our own, and at Amethyst, that's exactly what we do. We're not just nurses and therapists, we're neighbors, friends, and part of your story. because home health should feel like home, and nobody knows home like your hometown team.
Connection nights happen every Wednesday at the Way at 6:15 p.m. for birth through 12th grade.
Community. I love seeing all the people come together, and I love hearing about people's weeks.
It's just calm singing with everybody, and I just like to do it.
Interacting with all the kids, like just meeting everyone is just great for me.
Really like going to worship with all my friends.
Coming to worship the Lord, that's the best thing about it.
We believe in life change on every level.
Just a few minutes away from tip-off here in Sulphur Springs. Again, your Sulphur Springs Wildcats going up against, arguably, I would say, their biggest rival. Who to Ryan Humphries is the? I know I ask you this every time, but who's the biggest rival for
Mount
you?
Pleasant. It's Mount Pleasant. I mean, historically speaking, with Sulphur Springs, it is Mount Pleasant. I think I don't even want to say recent history. I mean, I still think it's Mount Pleasant, but you have had a lot of fun ones with Paris. And always, historically, you've always had fun ones with Paris. We've had some really fun football ones with Paris. But I would confidently say that it is Mount Pleasant.
Okay, I want to ask, now you have Alex the intern, who I believe has only played in this current district, or generally in this kind of current district. Who is your biggest rival that you think of?
I think Paris we played the closest games against, but Mount Pleasant's always fun because you know everybody at Mount Pleasant.
I would have guessed the same thing about Paris, though.
Not really.
Not the same?
It's not the same. Like, Mount Pleasant, we have everybody on the team pretty much has family in Mount Pleasant. Like, the Jeters live in Mount Pleasant.
Gotcha.
Like, they used to go to school in Mount Pleasant, so it's like they know everyone there. So it's like you're playing against your friends, but you're playing to win now.
Gotcha. So Mount Pleasant and maybe then Paris.
Yeah.
Let's go ahead and look at our players to watch here tonight. I will start. This is a player that we didn't get to see last game because they've been a little bit banged up, but I think we were told earlier tonight that they should be able to go. I'll go with Jensen Jumper. He's been one of the standout newcomers on this team to me. I have him as the fourth leading scorer, playing less than 20 minutes per game, but still making a big impact scoring-wise. Again, we're going up against a team who scores a ton of points. I think if we're going to try to keep up with them, and again, hopefully we think they'll slow things down, but if it is going to be a higher scoring game, you need all hands on deck. So I'm looking at Jensen Jumper. Alex, the intern, who is your first player to watch here tonight?
My first player to watch is TJ Jones. Last game is last week, yeah. He led the team in points. He dropped 20, which is like one of the best games of his career.
Yep.
He's only a sophomore, so he stepped up in a big moment, and I think if the Wildcats want to win this week, he needs to step up again.
I think so as well. I think this is a great first test for a player like that. Again, a big rivalry game, the best team in the district, a top almost 10, the number 12 team in the state. This is a big moment for a young player. I agree. I think we'll need to see him step up here tonight, and I think we will. Kind of in that same vein, a player who's been stepping up lately, I'm going to go with Corbin Argenbright as well. We saw him have 25 points just a couple of games ago, and then was the second leading scorer in that game that you were talking about where TJ had 20. Again, it's going to be all hands on deck here tonight, so you need a veteran leader like Corbin.
Yeah.
Alex, you got another one for me?
I do, actually. I got Jackson Virgil. We knew he was going to be a good athlete. We saw him on the football field, but we wanted to see how he'd be on the hardwood, and he's proved us right. The kid, he can score. He's one of the most efficient guys on the team. He's the most consistent guys on the team. And even when he's not scoring on offense, he's like producing on defense. He's fast. He plays physical. He plays hard. He gives effort. That's what you need in this team.
I agree. He's leading the team in rebounding and second in assists. So I think you make a really good point. Not only is he really good on offense, which he is, but contributing in a lot of different ways as well, especially for a young player. I agree. I think that's an excellent pick. Ryan, what do you have a score prediction, or what are we feeling overall tonight?
You know, I said that if Sulphur Springs tried to get in a track meet with Paris, that they would lose. And so with that, I think that if this gets to 65 points, I don't think that Sulphur Springs is going to be able to hang with Paris. So I'm going to go Sulphur Springs 58, Paris 56.
Alex, quickly, what you got?
Let me check. I think that I'm right there with Ryan. I think that if we try to get into a shootout with them, I don't think we have the guns to get in a shootout with them. I think we play great defense. We hustle. And I think that if we can hold them to 55, 56, we can outscore them.
I agree.
I have it close 61-59.
I agree. I think that's a great call. I'm kind of with you. I think we're going to have to slow it down a little bit. I think if we can keep it, like y'all are saying, in the 50s, maybe even 60s, Wildcats can get the win tonight. So that's what we're hoping to see. Again, we're going to step out of the way very quickly for the national anthem, and then we'll be back.
I really like your puppy. Do you think he would like this?
Getting braces can feel a little overwhelming, but at Ochoa Coleman Orthodontics, we believe it doesn't have to be. From your very first visit, our goal is to make you feel at home. Because a great smile starts with a great experience, and we're proud to be the place where that journey feels easy. And ladies and gentlemen, we are ready to get started here tonight. Again, thank you so much for hanging out with us during the Discount Wheel and Tire pregame show. Almost ready to get rolling here tonight. But before we do, I want to give a big shout out to everyone watching. We appreciate you joining us. And we also want to ask, are you and your business interested in becoming a broadcast advertiser with Chad's Media? You can reach thousands of fans across Northeast Texas with hyper-local advertising. You can fill out the interest forms on chadsmedia.com to learn more. Let's connect your business with local fans. Again, thank you so much for hanging out with us. I'm Tyler Lennon. I'm joined, of course, by Ryan Humphries and Alex, the intern. I think we're in for a good rivalry match here tonight. The Wildcats will start with the ball.
Good to see James Johnson get the start tonight. I thought he had a really big second half.
He did, yeah.
Last Friday night.
Great ball movement. And I do want to see more of that from the Wildcats tonight. I think longer possessions.
I want to see more of that too.
Yep.
Second chance. Knock that down.
Paris going quick. And I think we're seeing how you get to 70 going quick.
Little amped up there. Make no mistake, I think Paris is a big favorite in this one. But as we talked about, these guys know each other. They're familiar. This is the same guys that play football, play basketball. This is a big one.
And Keaton Adamson getting the scoring started from Paris, scoring 18 points per game this season. Great effort from James. Just couldn't get the finish there. The foul will be on Jackson Schubert. One of the key things I think for the Wildcats here tonight, again, you're seeing how quick they're going. If you have a couple possessions where you're not scoring or you're turning the ball over, to your point from last week, you've got to relax. You can't let that get you flustered and try to play even quicker because they want you to do that.
Yeah, and you can't. Don't let one mistake turn into 3 mistakes.
Yep.
Giving up 2 on a turnover doesn't need to turn into 6 or 8.
Yes, I agree. Tyler Heath at the line. He's averaging 10 points per game. Paris has 4 players in double digits this season. And that'll be his first.
If I'm not mistaken, Tyler Heath had a pretty good one in this gym last year.
Yeah, I believe you're right.
They only had 7 players.
Oh, yeah, you're right. And they still
they
went
got
fast.
after us.
I remember us really making a point about that.
Yep.
Now TJ will get a foul call there. I am very impressed with Paris, how quickly they go and aggressively.
And you're going to see that, I think, for the majority of the night. I mean, obviously that's a reach-in foul, but that's what they want. I mean, they know that, hey, each player's got 5 of these to give. We're going to be aggressive. We're going to try to create turnovers. And I think that's going to continue throughout the night.
Jackson Virgin trying to size the man up.
I do think that's going to stay here, though.
Yeah, I think you're going to see them continue to be very aggressive like that. Looks like they have a much deeper bench this year. But
yeah, they actually got a full team dressed out.
TJ Jones pulls up. And, man, they waste no time getting up the floor. TJ with the board.
And you said 12 is averaging 18?
Yes.
Okay. Well, he's scoring a lot of those off turnovers. I mean, you can tell when he kind of, feels like he's in on the hunt, he's going for the kill.
Yeah, another player to watch out for, number 22, Jadrian Henderson, 16 points per game, 6 boards, and that's on 52% from the field.
Wow.
16 points per game on 52% from the field is pretty efficient. Now, something to note with Paris, they don't necessarily have a ton of size.
No, I don't think that they're any bigger than we are. But again, I know that they play 100% the entire night.
Yep. Number 4, Jason Pratt gets the floater to go. A 5-0 run to get the night started. Swing it. Oh.
I would have liked to see one more pass there.
Yeah, I would have as well, and I think Jackson would have had a nice shot there. Oh, there you go. James drawing the charge there. Corey Hankins' favorite play in basketball.
That's going to be 2 on number 22. That's a good sign for Sulphur Springs. He's going to the bench. You said he was averaging 16.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, and I think that's going to play a big role. If you can get him or Keaton Adamson in foul trouble, I mean, that might make a big difference. Even after getting a couple players in foul trouble, though, I like it. You're still full court pressing still. And to your point, I mean, they're not going to take their foot off the gas in that regard.
I don't think that they're going to let up. I think that their bread and butter is we're going to play aggressive and we're going to move really fast.
Jackson Virgil down low. Good pass. Just can't get it to go.
And kind of just picking up where we left off the other night. You know, we had those opportunities underneath the basket and weren't able to cash in on as many as I was hoping for.
That foul will be on James. Again, I was in the middle of saying I really like James getting that long rebound there because that's something we've kind of struggled with, allowing second chance points. But then after the turnover, you kind of still.
I do think that is a good lesson that, hey, if they're going to have two men in the backcourt the entire night, if I'm on the offensive side of the ball, I need to turn around to look to help. Because if James gets in trouble or he gets spooked by something, there's got to be an outlet for him.
I agree.
And no, I'm not saying that Jackson Virgil should be expecting to bring the ball up the court. That's not what he primarily does. But tonight, obviously, he's a good enough ball carrier.
100%.
I know it's in football, but he's a good enough ball carrier to bring it up the court himself.
I 100% agree. Now Gio subbing in for the first time. Jensen jumper as well. Adamson gets the long rebound. Wildcats still to get on the board yet. A foul on TJ there. That'll be his first. A little bit of a frustrating start for the Wildcats, obviously. Haven't scored yet. But, again, you're getting opportunities inside and down low, just not getting to finish. That being said, Paris is playing very good interior defense. But
yeah, and I think if we can just get past the early shock factor of, hey, this is the most aggressive team we've played all year, I'm guessing, and we can kind of just weather this storm, I think we're going to be okay.
I agree. Going to get our first time out of the night. So we'll be right back after these words from Josh Boatman.
Hi, I'm Josh Boatman, your local trusted insurance agent. As a dad to a senior and a freshman at Sulphur Springs High School, I know how important it is to protect people who matter most. Every family is different, and that's why I would take the time to customize coverage to fit your specific needs. Whether it's home, auto, farm and ranch, commercial, or life insurance. If you're protecting your home and auto, why not protect yourself for your family?
8-0 start so far for Paris Wildcats. Gonna see if they can slow that down a bit. Before we return to action, I want to ask, are you having problems finding cover in your own space? If so, let A&S Air Conditioning find a perfect solution for your heating and cooling needs. They've been providing affordable heating and AC repair in Hopkins, Franklin, and surrounding counties for over 35 years. They specialize in the repair and maintenance of all makes and models of heating and cooling equipment in both residential and commercial settings. Now's the perfect time to give them a call at 903-885-8072 and ask about their maintenance programs and their new efficient units. Corbin setting a screen for Gio there. Jackson Virgil trying to go to work now. Good pump fake from Gio, but better recover.
Boy, Paris is incredibly active with their hands.
They are.
I mean, nothing is just an easy pass.
Jackson Virgil pulling up. There you go. And I think you're going to have to do a lot of that tonight, creating your own shot and doing it quick.
And it might just be a night where, hey, we're going to have to knock down some 10 or 12 footers. There we go. You know, and to Alex's point in the pregame, talking about Jackson, you know, being obviously he's a guy that we think of as, wow, he's one of the better athletes on the court. Well, Paris has got a lot of athletes out there themselves. Jackson's got to be that guy tonight that Sulphur Springs can kind of fall back on. Hey, you can go toe-to-toe with as far as athleticism goes, he can go toe-to-toe with these guys.
I agree. Forcing a jump ball
I think
there.
TJ too, and that's a lot for two sophomore.
Things getting a little bit chippy.
You know, I do laugh in these scenarios, and Alex can probably back me up on this, but there were so many times where, you know, you'd have a football instance, and that would kind of carry over to basketball or carry over to baseball or whatever. But that's the fun part of having common opponents like Paris, Mount Pleasant, Greenville, Hallsville back in my day. You're playing against the same guys. They didn't forget what happened in August, September, you know. And so I think that's a lot of fun. And my goodness, this year, Sulphur Springs versus Paris football was fun, to say the least.
It was. It always is.
It really always is. This one was maybe one of the better games we've ever called.
Gio going to the goal. Yeah, and unfortunately, I think that's what we're talking about. I think they want a possession like that where only one person touches the ball. You get, you know, kind of an ill-advised floater up. I know it feels like you're getting behind because it's already 10-2, but I still think you need to take some time. You need to move the ball, get everyone involved, and get your look. James check it back in for Gio now. $1:24 left here in the first. James going to go just a quick. Good pass. Jensen jumper in the corner.
Oh! How does that not go? Great rebound, though. It was a great look in the corner. Great shot. Just didn't get the shooter's roll, but Argebright there to clean it up.
Yeah, great job from Corbin there to get the offensive rebound.
And I do think that's something that we did not do a very good job of on Friday. I don't agree with that one.
I don't either.
I think that was a lot of ball, but that's something we didn't do a great job of on Friday is when we had the close miss, we weren't able to ever just, you know, clean it up and get a free two.
Yes, agreed.
And so good to see that.
Unfortunately, that's the second on James. So Jackson Schubert checking in for him. Yeah, I thought that was a great job from James there on defense. I don't know that I love the foul call there, but no good from the top of the key. Great job there. Jensen knows there's no need for me to save that, but just kind of box him out. I like it.
Kind of like what I talked about, maybe in the girls' game, but saving a ball on your side of the court most of the time is unnecessary.
Yep, and usually only bad things can happen. And the crowd didn't love that call.
Yeah, and I definitely see it. It looked like, okay, he had to have double dribbled, but I think a Paris player.
Yes.
I think one of the dribbles was a Paris player.
I thought so as well. I thought he kind of knocked it out, but. Gordon Argebright, good job getting the board there. Wildcats got 24 seconds to work with.
I wouldn't mind one shot here.
I wouldn't either. Jackson Virgil with the putback. He's got 4 of the 6. Keaton Adamson trying to get the final shot off. And he draws a foul.
I think that's one thing in basketball that has gotten to be a problem.
Yeah.
Is the offensive player just running into the paint with the basketball, obviously going up for a shot, but he kind of crazily runs into the paint, flails his arms, flails his head, and then that's automatically a foul. But I think that he came into he came under the basket kind of reckless.
Yep.
And I don't think that should just, certainly be a defensive foul.
I agree. It's obviously the heads-up play, but I think sometimes we don't quite make people earn it enough maybe.
Yeah, if I'm going full speed into the paint and there's contact, well, maybe I'm the one that initiated it.
Right.
You know, and I don't think we call that enough.
That'll do it for the first quarter. Paris leading 12-6. We'll be right back after these words from Clayton Holmes.
Homes of Sulphur Springs. We're more than builders. We're community partners. Since 1997, we've invested in our team to open doors to a better life by delivering quality, energy-smart homes built to last. Backed by our Clayton-built promise of strength, integrity, and accountability. From fully furnished displays to personalized guidance, our dedicated team is with you every step of the way. Clayton Homes of Sulphur Springs. We build homes and we build community.
Life happens, and sometimes you just need a little extra help. At D&B Loans in Sulphur Springs, we offer personal loans from $100 to $3,400 with monthly payment plans and fast approvals. Need help with taxes? Our experienced team will make sure you file with confidence. D&B Loans, serving East Texas since 1991. Stop by or give us a call today, 220 Gilmer Street. Call 903-885-7396.
Ready for the second quarter here in Sulphur Springs. Paris currently leading 12-6. Alex, during the commercial break, you were kind of making a point about the slow start, but you think we're looking much better to end the quarter.
Definitely. I think it was a little slow start, but I think we can, if we keep playing like we were at the end of the quarter, if we can just like that get some
like
easy
that.
looks, get some easier looks, get to the basket, draw the defense in, kick it out.
They don't get any easier than that right there.
Yeah.
Unfortunately,
you just
Alex the intern got his first taste of what will unfortunately be many announcers' curses.
Plenty more of those to come.
And it happens to the best of us.
Yeah, there is no question.
And that right
you
there.
You have to make the most of those opportunities because we're going to have some of this. We're going to throw some away. We're playing against a team that's obviously tremendous on defense, so we're going to make some mistakes. But when we get a free runner, that's got to be two.
Yeah, 100% that, and they're going to force plenty of turnovers on their own. You can't have the unforced ones at all here tonight.
Yeah.
This definitely is one of those games where you do have to bring your best.
I'll say this. The bad news is that we're down 8.
Yep.
The good news is I feel like we could be down 20.
I agree.
I mean, we just have not been able to finish at the rim, so I'm glad.
Great pass. And the fifth.
There we go.
Jackson Schubert's
Again,
first
6-point game. I mean, we're more than in this.
I agree. Pull-up jumper, no good.
There you
Jackson
go.
Virgil, great job. Slow it
That's
down,
fine.
great
Slow it
job.
down, perfect.
Until, yep. Schubert fighting for it.
Timeout.
We're having to be a little heavy with the whistle tonight on the jump balls and in between plays. Unfortunately, it'll be Paris's ball, but Gio checking in. I believe that's Corbin's first break tonight. Oh, James coming out as well. Really kind of the first time we've seen Paris go slow and try to set up an offense like this. That didn't last very long. Went straight to the goal. Another 2 points for Pratt. Jackson Virgil. Ooh. Foul will be called on Jackson Virgil.
I don't know what else Jackson's supposed to do there.
I don't either.
I think he met him at the rim. I think there was a lot of ball.
Yeah.
I don't.
Coach Faircloth didn't love that. Henderson did miss the first free throw, though.
It worked.
And he made the second. I don't know. I believe that's his first point. Remember, he got into foul trouble quickly. Speaking of foul trouble, that was Jackson Virgil's second. TJ Jones, pull up.
And a couple good looks from three. Just
yeah, it has
hadn't been able to get one to go.
Gio fighting his heart out. One thing you can't say about Gio Ibarra is he doesn't go 100 mile per hour. He's constantly giving it all he's got. Now we're seeing the sophomore Jenner Hare check in for the first time tonight. At all times, there's going to be a Hare brother somewhere.
There's been a Hare male athlete for quite some time now for the Wildcats.
As long as I've been covering them, I believe. Which has been quite a while now. Good ball movement now from Paris. Good pass from Adamson. And Jenner Hare with
That's what you got to do against this Paris team. They're trying to play fast. They're trying to play aggressive. Force them to move the ball a lot, and chunk up a shot and hope it doesn't go.
I agree. Corbin Argenbright checking in now. And I do like that we're being pretty quick with the rotations now. I think you're going to have to be against a team like this. 17-8, 5:05 left here in the half. Gio. Floater, man. Gets the floater to go. That's his first bucket of the night. Paris answers back as quickly as possible. Jadrian Henderson knocking down a three. And another jump ball. And I fear we're reaching unnecessary levels of extracurricular pretty quickly here. Into the Wildcats ball. TJ Jones to inbound to Schubert. Now James Johnson. 4:20 left in the half, 20-10. James Johnson trying to change that and will. Great pass. Can't finish though. Now the Wildcats are going quickly. I like the idea there, but uh-oh. And that's a pretty fun 2 points.
I'm actually not sure that shouldn't have been goaltending.
I thought
you really, once that rim bends, it can't come in and come out.
And James will draw the foul. Real quick, we'll take our first East Texas Physical Therapy replay of the night. James Johnson with a nice drive and finish there. And now he'll get a line for a pair of free throws. While we're at the line, I want to tell everyone the League Street Church of Christ is a church family for your family. Visit them on 1100 League Street South on Sunday morning for Bible class from 9:30 to 10:15, or for their Sunday morning service from 10:30 to 11:30. You can also visit them on Sunday evenings from 5 to 6 p.m. and on Wednesday evenings from 6:30 to 7:30. Visit their website, leaguestreet.church, for more information. James gets the second one to go. Wildcats have it back to a 9-point game now. Adrian Henderson does a little bit of all of it. We're going to get a timeout. We'll be right back. After these words from Katie Adair.
Is Katie. Katie has closed over $50 million in sales across 200+ transactions, from $8,000 lots to $1 million homes. These are Katie's buyers. This is the home Katie is selling. Katie is committed to serving every client with care, expertise, and results. Katie is your hometown realtor.
25-13, Paris leading. And again, we're seeing the difference number 22, Jadrian Henderson makes. He got to foul trouble early, only got to play the first couple of minutes, came back in the second, and he's got a quick 9 points and kind of making a pretty big difference right now.
Yeah, 8 in a row as far as the Paris side of things go for Henderson. But, yeah, he's a difference maker.
On just a couple possessions, we saw him throw down a lob and then bank in a 3.
And hit another 3.
Yeah.
As two threes and an alley-oop.
Wildcats need a bucket here to slow things down. DJ, pull up. Henderson's got 11 now. And I believe that's going to be the third on Jackson. I do like the effort there to try to get to the goal and get a shot up. Again, I mean, he had a really good run there. I felt like it at the end of the first quarter. In situations like this, he or TJ or someone is going to have to just create their shot. You know, one of his buckets early was just pulling up on a mid-range.
No question. Down 14, and, you know, it's not too late in this thing to resort to jacking up bad shots. But I think to your point, you're going to have to create some of your own against a defense like this.
I would think certainly the best defense you've seen this year.
Yeah, when it rains, it pours. And the Paris Wildcats have gotten hot.
That they have at 6 points for number 5, Tyler Heath. 30-13 the lead now. Good pass.
And one.
And one it is. Let's take another look at it.
I think the highlight here is the pass.
I think so.
I think Argenbrough had the easy job. A nice little pass by
James Johnson.
James Johnson.
He's a good passer.
For sure.
Oh, yeah. Producer Corey saying Paris set up for the charge. No good on the free throw, though. That'll keep it 30-15.
Are we sure these rims are regulation?
They might not be. I believe that's just the first from Corbin Argenbrough.
Student section is doing a good job on the free throws tonight.
They've been efficient. And good for them staying in it as much as they have in this one. No good on the second either.
It works.
Schubert gets the board. Good job from James to come back and get it there. 1:08 left to go in the half.
Go in.
There we go.
Let's go.
And just like that, it's down to a 12-point game.
TJ's first bucket of the night.
I think he just needs to watch one go in. I think they'll start dropping for him now.
I think so too. I think getting that first one to go makes a big difference. And a great job of swarming there.
Let's get this thing to 10.
Heads up play from TJ there.
I feel like they are all over him.
It does feel that way.
Like, I almost want to hold my breath when they're playing. Like,
and I'm okay with holding on to the whistle, but I really feel like they are just jumping all over TJ.
I don't disagree. James to inbound on the far sideline. Uh-oh. Addison gets the lay-in to go. Uh-oh. Swing it. James. Paris going to try to get another bucket here. And I'm not mad at fouling on the floor there at all.
Not.
I believe the foul was on Schubert.
I think it was on Corbin.
Oh,
yeah.
was it? That's got him with 3. So Wildcats will have 5.4 seconds to work with. Don't go anywhere. We'll have a great halftime show for you, and we might talk more with Ryan about the NFL playoffs from this weekend and last night's national championship game.
Which you and I did a pretty good job with picks, if I remember correctly. I think we only
believe
missed
so,
one.
yeah.
Unfortunately, it was the one that I was hoping I wouldn't miss.
It was. And that'll do it for the first half. Paris leading 32-18. Don't go anywhere. We have a great halftime show brought to you by Chris's First. Let's hear from them.
Life is meant to be lived in motion, in the moment, on the go. If a sports injury or chronic pain threatens to slow you down, hold you back, or take you out of the game, Chris's Health is here, right where you live, with complete personalized orthopedic care. Because you have a lot of games to play, miles to ride, and life to live. Christus Health. Your health. Your life. Our purpose.
Want your friends to think that you've discovered a secret filter? Confidence looks good on you.
One man, one list, zero clue where to start. When the weekend project becomes a weekend problem, there's only one place to go. We're more than just nuts and bolts.
Wherever you go in Northeast Texas, Alliance Bank branches are there to serve you with personal care and community pride. Come see us.
In East Texas, we don't just build concrete. We build the paths your kids ride down, the driveways where first steps turn into first cars. For almost 80 years, Bell Concrete has laid the foundation for homes, families, and futures. Right here at home, Bell Concrete, built to last, built on trust, built for East Texas.
And thank you so much for hanging out with us here at halftime. Wildcats currently trailing 32-18, but we'll get into what we've seen in just a second. But first, we want to make sure everyone knows the halftime show is brought to you by the team of world-class orthopedics and sports medicine specialists at Christus Mother Frances Hospital in Sulphur Springs. where they are experts at caring for bones, joints, and muscles. In addition to treatment, they also provide special programs designed to keep you in optimal shape and improve athletic performance. So whether you're a student athlete or a weekend warrior, they'll keep you at the top of your game. Ryan, I think it's been a lot of what we thought it would be. Paris wants to go quick, and when they're getting to go at that pace, things go pretty well for them.
Yeah, there's no doubt. And I think there were stretches where Sulphur Springs had kind of figured it out. The problem is some of the easy looks that we're getting, we're not converting. And I think that, we're in a decent spot that this is only a 14-point game. But we've got to start not only converting the easy stuff, but we're going to have to start creating some spots of our own.
Yeah, I agree. We saw a little bit of that early, especially with a player like Jackson Virgil. A couple times where he just had a shot he might not usually take, but just pull up and knock down the jumper, got him to go. I think it's going to have to be more of that. We've gotten some decent stuff with offensive rebounds, but again, to your point, it's not too late. You can continue to go slow, but you can't continue to make turnovers and those sorts of things.
No, we've run out of that time. No more just free, lanes to the basket off of a turnover for Paris. We can't do that anymore tonight if we want to get back into this one.
Rob, while we've got a few minutes here, do you want to kind of take a look back at the exciting weekend of football that was?
Of course I do.
What were your thoughts in Saturday's games?
And again, I think that I went perfect for the rest of the weekend after missing the first game of the weekend, and that's Bills Broncos, and I'm very disappointed. You guys know I'm a huge Josh Allen fan, but it's one of those deals where at what point do we start asking, what's up with Josh Allen? Why can't he get it done? Because he made some huge turnovers that were very costly. But I'm hard on Lamar Jackson. People are hard on Dak. People are hard on whoever it may be in that playoff spot. But Josh Allen, he's got to be held to that standard. And I think that if there was a year for them to go to the Super Bowl, it had to be this year.
I agree.
And so I'm not saying Josh Allen is the problem. I'm simply saying at what point do we start pointing the finger?
Well, they have fired Sean McDermott.
Yeah.
Again, I was telling you this before we got onto air. 9 seasons as the Bills head coach, 8 trips to the playoffs, either 4 or 5 division titles, and a record of 106-58. That is wild. Or 108-56, one of the two.
Yeah, and I think it's one of those deals where we have to change something, and obviously we have to keep Josh Allen. I mean,
right.
We can't.
Right.
We're paying that guy $500 million, and we can find a new coach. And so it's just, the definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over and expecting different results. And so I assume they're just trying to make something shake.
How much you reckon John Harbaugh wishes he would have waited about a week before making his decision?
You said that to me, and I don't think that you could be more spot on because if I'm weighing the New York Giants job over the Buffalo Bills job, I would say you're crazy. I think the Giants are they're in a good spot. They've got Dart. They've got high draft stock. But you got Josh Allen, who I would say is arguably the best player on planet Earth.
Yeah.
So I'd love to coach that.
I've also heard, but this could be wrong. You know how Instagram is. I've heard that he might be trying to get out of his contract.
Really?
Yes. I could be completely wrong. So
of who?
The Giants new coach.
Harbaugh?
Yeah, Harbaugh. I don't know why. I
don't know.
Alex, the interim, coming in with some hot takes. Who knows? Later in the day, the Seahawks put it on the 49ers 41-6.
Yeah.
Not a ton to say about that.
No, that one was over first kickoff. Yeah, first kickoff. Rashid Shaheed took that all the way, and you and I kind of thought that the Seahawks would win that one, and that would be a big home field advantage, but I was not expecting a 30-point blowout.
Yep, that is wild. Later on Sunday, Patriots-Texans. Patriots got out to a big lead, ended up being close, but they get the win 28-16. And then that night, Rams-Bears in a very fun game. Came down to the final play of regulation. Caleb Williams on 4th down from about the 10 or 11-yard line, drops back 30 yards, finds his man in the end zone to send it to overtime. Unfortunately, Rams get the win in overtime, but that was fun.
Yeah, and I think if you're a Chicago Bears fan, that's a tough loss, and that's certainly one that you'd love to have back. However, boy, you got to feel good about having a quarterback finally. And I think Caleb Williams is exactly that. I mean, how could you not be fired up about that guy going forward? And so I think sky's the limit for him.
1 second, we're going to take one more commercial break, and then we'll be back to talk about last night's national championship game, and then we'll get some predictions for next week from Ryan.
Struggling with night sweats, mood swings, low energy, and everything in between? Being a woman isn't always easy, but it doesn't have to feel this hard. At Graceful Health and Wellness, we offer personalized treatment plans to help balance your hormones and support your overall health. Hi, I'm Jordan Potts, family nurse practitioner and certified through the Menopause Society. Whether you're managing menopause symptoms or just want to feel like yourself again, we're here to help you regain energy, confidence, and control. Let's redefine what it means to thrive through every stage of womanhood. Visit gracefulhealthandwellness.com to start your journey to vibrant health today.
I swear when I serve, now I be surfing swag. I'm on hypnotic, exotic, polo on my body. Got a bag girl beside me, and I'm friend right behind me, and I'm swag. I'm certain, I'm swag, I'm certain, I'm swag, I'm certain, I'm clean like this detergent.
Hi, is my prescription ready?
Oh my gosh, yes, I'm so sorry. What was your name?
From Friday Night Lights to everyday life, Cody Drug is here for you.
Almost ready to get the second half started here in Sulphur Springs. Before we do, Ryan, last night's national championship game was a ton of fun.
Classic. Just an absolute classic. And I think the best team won. I know the best team won. Indiana was the best team in college football this year. But, man, what a story for Miami. Just got hot at the right time, got a last team in essentially. And I was very, very happy to see them put up a great game last night. Just two dogs going at it. That was a lot of fun.
That was as fun of a national championship game as you can ask for. This weekend on Sunday at 2 o'clock, first you have the Patriots at the Broncos. Obviously, no Bo Nix. That is very tough.
What a weird story that is.
I know.
Very odd.
At the very end, correct?
It's second to last play.
Yeah.
I get a notification 40 minutes after the game that, hey, Bo Nix is out for the year. And I'm like, what?
I saw the same thing. It was very shocked.
But I'm going to take the Patriots in that one. I just cannot get over not having Bo Nix.
This one, I think, has the potential to be very close. Rams at the Seahawks. Seahawks a 2.5-point favorite at home right now. I would imagine they get the win in that one, but a very experienced Stafford that's going to be tough to beat.
I'm sticking with my Rams pick. You know, I had Bills-Rams when the playoffs started, and I am going to stick with Matthew Stafford riding off into the sunset this year.
That would make for a very, very, very fun story. Again, thank you all so much for hanging out with us during the Christmas halftime show. Second half is underway. Paris leading 32-18. Corbin Argabright with the board there. Jackson Virgil having to start on the bench with 3 fouls. TJ pulling up from deep. Money.
There we go.
I'm telling you, he just needs to see one go in.
I agree. I think that was the correct take. Knocked out a 3 late in the second half, and now starting early.
Well,
you
asked Jackson or TJ to start creating some shots, and I would say the 35-footer is creating some shots.
I almost want to say he shot it from Yucatan.
Yeah, he did. And things looking Sulphur Springs way.
Great start, Tyler. Do you want to make one more college football comment, and then I'll leave football for the rest of the night. We'll talk basketball. The national championship is too late in the season.
Yes.
Everyone's minds, when's the Super Bowl? What's Super Bowl going to be? College football national championship needs to be as close to New Year's Day as possible.
I agree.
And I think that's something that needs to be addressed. And
James,
I think that needs to be addressed, and that's nasty. We've got a 9-point ball game.
Talk about creating shots, pulling up from 35 and then doing that.
Spin cycle.
That was multiple buttons on the controller.
It was. Another miss. James with the rebound going quick.
That was a joystick.
Draw the foul.
Step passes out to TJ. TJ can't get it to go. Now Paris is going to try to go quick.
All right. That was a make-up no call. I think we had some illegal hands to the face. We do have a 5-on-4.
Yeah, he's still down.
I do hope he's okay.
While he's down there addressing that, we will be right back. We're going to take a quick break.
The treatment you need and the care you deserve has never been easier. At East Texas Physical Therapy, it all starts with a simple phone call. We'll help you schedule your appointment, verify your insurance, and walk you through every step. From the moment you check in to the time our team takes you back for treatment, you'll feel supported, heard, and on the path to healing. And hey, don't forget to grab some popcorn on the way out. East Texas Physical Therapy, your recovery starts here.
6:32 in the third. Wildcats have cut it to a 9-point game, 32-23. TJ, another one. TJ's on fire. He is. And we're going to get a timeout. Wildcats cut it to a 6-point ball game. We'll be right back.
It's a packed house here tonight. This place is electric. You've got sports on the big screen, the best salad bar in town. I mean, what more can you ask for? Truly, the best place to spend a Friday night. Ryan, what you got?
Tyler, it's important to start fast, and I don't think there's any better way to start than rolls and cinnamon butter. Tyler, number 2, I got 2 words: shrimp bombs. We got to go 1-0. And by 1-0, I mean you got to order the ribeye sandwich.
Quarter Grub House, making championship plays with each plate.
And delivering wins, one bite at a time.
Wildcats have cut it to a 6-point game with 6 minutes here in the third. What was it, 14 at the half?
Yeah, 14. Yeah, it's an 8-0 run to start the second half.
And this crowd's getting pretty fired up.
As they should.
Student
two 3 balls and an awesome finish at the rim by Johnson.
They were fired up when it was a 14-point game. They for sure fired up
there
when
we go.
It's a 6-point game. 4-point game.
He a big body.
Corbin Argebright. Strong finish down low. 4-point game.
And, you know, I definitely hope that Henderson is okay for Paris.
Yes.
But when 22 is not on the court, they're a different team.
We saw.
I think the first quarter was better than the second. The second quarter was when he kind of started going off.
Uh-huh.
He goes off right here, and Sulphur Springs is on a run.
And they're going to force a timeout. We'll be right back after these words from Nortex.
Nortex Tractor and Power Sports of Sulphur Springs, our dealership has been serving customers like you for over 60 years, and we look forward to continuing that tradition. We are proud to offer lines such as New Holland tractors, Can-Am, Polaris, Bad Boy Zero turn mowers, Claus hay equipment, and much more. We also provide service and parts for many other brands as well. So no matter how you get to game day, we've got you covered at Nortex Tractor and Power Sports in Sulphur Springs.
Yeah, we make buying a car actually easy.
Wait, like easy?
Fast approvals, no pressure sales, and transparent pricing.
Transparent pricing? This has to be a trick.
No tricks, and yes, no dealer add-ons.
Like no add-ons?
You heard me. No dealer add-ons. Jay Hodge does not miss!
5:36 left in the third. Wildcats have cut it to a 4-point game here. Gio going quick. Tough shot from TJ. Doesn't matter.
He's on fire.
And is. TJ is up to 12 now. And the Wildcats are only down by 1.
Green glowing meter on the top of his head. He's got a green light. And all of a sudden,
by the way,
13-0 run.
It is.
He's feeling it, man.
And that's Henderson checking back in.
TJ is feeling it.
I hope he keeps shooting. I love it. In less than 3 minutes, the Wildcats.
That actually worked out okay.
It did.
Because they're going to wipe off the 2. Yeah, the Paris coach is flabbergasted. They called the foul. So he wants the 2. They hadn't seen 2 go this half, so I don't blame him.
It's the rim. I'm telling you, the rim's not regulation over there.
To be fair, the Wildcats did
cut a 14-point deficit to just 1 in less than 3 minutes. And it'll stay that way. Wildcats with a chance to go take their first lead of the night.
Tyler.
Real quick while they go.
I don't think that's a bad foul for whatever it's worth.
I don't either.
I'm
now, there is no need to ask why it was a foul.
No, I mean, it was a foul, but I'm just saying I'm okay with that. Let's not give him a free 2.
I agree. I just do love Gio getting the foul call and going, what?
Well, that's, yeah.
It happens.
That's what DBs do.
Yeah. What do you mean? What? Pass interference?
I didn't tackle him. Alex is over here. He's like, I don't know what you're talking about. I'm a defensive guy too. We don't do that.
I didn't see anything.
We don't do that.
No good on the second one, though, so it'll stay just a 2-point game. Wildcats still with a chance to tie or take the lead.
Yeah, I'd get it into his hands.
Oh. And again, we just got to chill out.
The 2 turnovers this half have been totally on our own merit.
And think about how calm and in control you were during that run. You got to find a way to recreate that energy. Henderson. Great pass. Heath for 3. No good. 4:20 in the third. Hare's got the board.
Oh, he had him deep. That's fine, though. I'm okay with that.
It'll be Paris ball. 4:11 in the third, and Jackson Virgil getting the check in for the first time. And we're actually going to get a timeout from Sulphur Springs. We'll be right back after these words from Roper and White.
I'm Natalie White, and this is my niece, Hannah. My husband and Hannah's dad founded Roper and White right here in our hometown because we love this community.
And because we are big fans of Sulphur Springs Wildcats.
We are investing in our athletes by joining the SS All Sports Booster Club, and you can too. When you become a Booster Club member or shop the store inside the Prim, you are not only investing in our current athletes, but our future ones too. From all of us at Roper and White,
go Wildcats.
33-31, 4:11 to go here in the third. Wildcats started the half down by 14. Have it back to a 2-point game. Jackson Virgil get a check in for the first time here this half. He'll be out there with TJ, James, Jensen Jumper, and Corbin Argenbright. And Ryan, you made a great point of how different this game feels when Henderson's out there for Paris. Jensen Jumper fighting for the board.
You know, we didn't have Virgil out there during that run.
Did not,
so
no.
Good to get a fresh Jackson Virgil on the court.
James.
Come out of the second half, give it to him.
Great job of drawing the foul and getting to the line. James with 5 points so far. TJ leading the way with 12. Second one's good. Back to a 1-point game. Ooh, not for long. Tyler Heath has got 10 for Paris.
Maybe hook.
This is a chaotic.
There is a lot going on. There is a lot going on. I tell you what, when James Johnson is on the court, things are going to get exciting.
Yeah.
They are.
Am I the only person holding their breath? Is it just me?
It's like I'm scared to. I don't want to say anything. I just want to watch.
I'm scared to breathe.
Oh, good move from Henderson there. And he gets his own board. He'll get the bucket and the foul. That one was on TJ. $13 for Henderson, and for a player who hasn't had a ton of playing time between the early foul trouble and then the injury, he's been efficient with the minutes he has gotten.
Oh, he's definitely been their impact player tonight. I mean, I would think relative to what he probably does on a night-to-night basis, I think we've kept Adamson in check.
Yeah, just 6 points so far. He scored 18 points per game on the season and with 6 assists. Now, he's been a very good passer. He might have the 6 assists, but James Johnson. Said, if I don't do nothing, I'm a ball.
That'll get him to stand up.
Shoots a jumper coast to coast. Jackson Virgil with the putback.
Yeah, and that's what you can't start doing if you're Paris. You can't follow up a 4 or 6 point run for Sulphur Springs with some crazy antics of your own. You're looking for the foul. That's not a defensive foul there. No way, shape, or form. I think that's just kind of chaos running in there.
Taking another look at this incredible finish from James. Yeah.
Oh, what a move.
He's ridiculous.
If there's one thing he can do, he can get to the lane. Man.
Can. Especially for a player of his size. He
for sure.
Gets where he's trying to go.
He can finish around the trees, man.
Jensen jumper.
And so can he.
So can he. And it's back to a 1-point game. 1:46 here in the third. Adamson, no good. Now I wanted to point out, the freshman game went to overtime. The JV won by 3. We're seeing another close one. Corbett Argabright.
I was going to yell bang really loud.
It's the Mike Breen meme.
That's kind of, that right there, I commented on it earlier. I don't think you can just run into the lane going 100 miles an hour and create some contact and it be a defensive foul.
Yeah.
I don't know how planted or unplanted our feet were there, but you know what I'm saying?
I agree.
I don't think you can just do a cartwheel.
Yeah.
But nonetheless.
Producer Court strongly disagrees.
As he usually does.
I think that was a mass consensus, though.
No, but producer Corey is a habitual referee.
That's rough.
We used to have a point in time where he would let us know a grade afterwards. I think this crew was there were 6 or 7 tonight.
I mean, they do have grades. That's how refs are graded. Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, the producers aren't usually the one grading them, though.
That part.
First one up, no good. Neither is the second.
Should be Sulphur Springs ball, yep. And the second inadvertent buzzer of the night. That's too many.
I think they're about as jumpy as we are over there.
Uh-oh. Oh, got to get it in.
Really? How long going to be on TJ?
Are they going to – did they count it?
I don't think there was anything to count. Oh. Is there?
They counted it.
Wow. Okay. I believe that's the third
so
on
they
TJ.
are going to give it to him. Yep.
I'm not the biggest fan.
Man,
of that
we've
call.
got to have a better inbound operation.
Yeah, agreed. You can't put yourself in that position. What was a 1-point game, you're looking to go take the lead, is now a 4-point game.
I know, and that, I mean, inbounds, that was a 3-point swing right there.
Yep. So we've just got to take much better care of the ball.
I wouldn't hate a timeout in that situation.
I wouldn't either. Another foul on Gio. It's his fourth. And I hate that. I feel like you've played so well this entire quarter, and we don't seem to understand it's a 4-point game. You know, we feel like we are letting this thing get so far out of hand when it's not.
No, in fact, I think, you know, I talked about in the first half, wow, we're so lucky that it's a 12 or 14-point game. I think Paris is lucky that Sulphur Springs is not winning at this point. That's how bad the third quarter has been for the Paris Wildcats.
I 1,000% agree. James having to check in for Gio after he picked up his fourth foul. That one's good. That'll make it a 5-point game. And Paris begging for a timeout, not going to get it though. Jackson Virgil. Let's go. A great read from Jackson Virgil on the offensive board.
I don't agree with that one either, Tyler.
I don't even think the ref on our baseline agreed with that, because he came running over here.
Foul on Jumper. Just the first on him.
We've given up an extra 3 to 5 points with 3 fouls in this last minute.
Yeah. I believe he's got 12. Oh, no. So now a 7-point game. And I think we got to and they called that on James. Third foul of the evening for James. And I think you really got to, I know there's only 33 seconds left in this quarter, but you have got to get the momentum back on your side. This was a 1-point game a couple of different times a couple of minutes ago. Yeah, you're in danger of being down by double digits now. It's crazy to think how much of this quarter the Wildcats controlled. And, it's almost double digits again. 49-40. 33.8 left here in the quarter. Someone come out. Good pass. TJ. Great pass, another one. Jackson Schubert. Great finish.
And we've answered. I just think we've given away 6, 7, 8 points.
Yep, and that's how much you're down by.
But we continue to answer. Go get another right here.
The Wildcats will have a little under 13 seconds to try to get another score here.
Now, Tyler, the bonus and double bonus, that's by quarter now, correct?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. I knew that rule changed in high school basketball.
Got to go. 10 seconds. Now 5 seconds. Jackson's just going to pull up. No good. Corbin Argenbright gets the bucket. Corbin Argenbright. Take another look at it. Just a heads-up play. He follows
I think it was a pass.
And gets the finish. We're going to go to the fourth. Wildcats only down by 5.
CASA stands for Court-Appointed Special Advocates. We are community volunteers who stand beside children who've experienced abuse or neglect. CASA volunteers are trained and supported to advocate for children in foster care, making sure their voices are heard and their needs are met. In the courtroom, volunteers speak up for what's best for the child, giving judges the critical information they need to make life-changing decisions. Outside the courtroom, CASA volunteers work with teachers, caregivers, and caseworkers, ensuring each child's educational, medical, and emotional needs don't get overlooked. CASA is more than advocacy. It's showing up consistently so children in care know they're not alone. Every child deserves someone in their corner. With CASA, that someone could be you. Call us today at 903-885-1173 or visit lakecountrycasa.org to learn how you can make a difference in a child's life.
Ready for the fourth quarter here in the Wildcats after a very strong finish to the quarter. Only down by 5.
Well, let's hope the fourth is half as fun as the third was, because that was some good basketball.
Thank you.
Boy, you are going to have a riot after this one.
At the rate we're going.
This is where you've really got to sit your players down.
Yeah.
And, hey, it's going to be a physical 7 minutes and 48 seconds. You cannot do something that's going to put your team in jeopardy of getting thrown out, technical foul, whatever it may be. You cannot let your emotions get the best of you because it's going to get chippy.
Yes.
This next 7 minutes is going to get chippy.
I agree.
It's a 5-point ball game. I'm not sure if it should be a 20-point ball game or Sulphur Springs up by 6 or 7, but it's going to get chippy in the last 7 minutes.
Yes, and you cannot let your emotions be the one that makes a difference here. Great find. And the finish. James Johnson's got 10. And a very fun 10 at that.
Yes.
Three-point game. Corbin Argenbright gets another rebound. Watch out. There we go.
Careful picking up that dribble.
Jensen jumper. It'll be the Wildcats ball here. 7:21 to go. It is a shame producer Corey doesn't have a mic on tonight. Jensen jumper.
Oh, my goodness, and that is the third or fourth time they've been able to complete the and one.
Yeah, it is. And I believe that's the fourth on James Johnson, unfortunately. He's got 4, and so does Gio.
Definitely not a guy that you want to get out of the game in this one. Not a game that you're going to need some defensive havoc to get back into. James Johnson is your best player in terms of that.
Free throw good as well.
Anderson's been very good for Paris tonight.
He has been. There you go.
Schubert having a good night.
He is. Got him at 6. Back to a 4-point game. Henderson pulling up from deep. No good. Schubert trying his best to come up with it, but it will be Paris ball. Wildcat faithful think otherwise. We're going to get a timeout. While they go to timeout, we're going to as well.
I'm Kinley.
And I'm Jake, and we're the owners of Lanners Creek right here in the heart of Sulphur Springs.
Located at 218B Main Street in our beautiful downtown, you can find me behind the counter helping you find the perfect gift, outfit, or just catching up.
And when I'm not at the fire station, I'm working on our new gun counter or out in the pasture. But this place, it's home.
We only offer the best brands like Burlebo, Extra Tough, Game Guard, and Beck sunglasses, and so much more.
We're so thankful for this community, so stop by at 218B Main Street or shop online anytime at shoplannerscreek.com.
For over 50 years, Payne Electric Company has proudly powered Northeast Texas. From residential service calls to large industrial projects, our family-owned team delivers safe, reliable work that meets the highest standards. Licensed, insured, and committed to excellence, we make sure every job is done right and on time. We're also dedicated to supporting the people and places that make this place feel like home. Payne Electric Company, family-owned, trusted, and serving Northeast Texas since 1972.
6:37 to go. Wildcats trail by 4. Got to watch out for a little bit of foul trouble here.
Fantastic.
Oh, but doesn't
inbound
finish.
Play.
Good pass. TJ, pull up. Drake.
He is cramping so bad. That's a big-time 3. Wow.
It was that drive-by.
We're going to get a replay on this one. You can kind of see him already go ahead and pick up the cramp in the calf.
Before he'd even knocked it down.
Knocked down the 3. Get that man some pickle juice and get him back in the game.
They got a gallon of it over there.
That's giving him 15 points, by the way. Leading the team. It's back to a 1-point game. 6:21 to go.
Kid's a hooper, man.
He is. Very much so. On who?
Corbin.
Okay. If so, it's going to be his 4th.
We've got multiple players that have 4 fouls.
Yeah, Gio has 4, James has 4, Corbin has 4.
You're not going to be able to play around that in this one. I think you just, don't go out of your way to get your 5th foul.
Yeah.
But just know that we're going to have to play a tough 6 minutes here. That might happen.
Now we just saw Jensen jumper check in for James Johnson. And again, you don't have TJ in at the moment because he's cramping.
I know, and he's certainly been the shooter tonight.
Yeah.
And, we've had other guys be able to finish at the rim, but anything outside of the arc
James
has been TJ.
James and TJ have kind of been the 2 right now.
We got Jamorian on IR. Might have to bring him in. Might have to call him the reliever, man.
Might have to. A 3-point game, 5:57 to go. Jackson Virgil on the bench. Oh, sorry. No, Jackson is out there, but need a bucket here. Jackson Virgil.
That has got to be a foul.
Then he hit a step over him and then a Kanye.
Zero is probably lucky that wasn't a tech.
Yeah,
that should have been a tech.
I don't think it was flagrant, but certainly wouldn't have been mad about it.
Great job from the Wildcats to not respond, though.
You can't. I mean, you just cannot. You're hurting no one but yourself with any type of retaliation. Yeah, I'm good with that. That's totally fine.
And he's playing physical.
Does seem like TJ's moving a little better.
Yeah.
I'm full monitoring it because we need that guy in the game.
We do. 54-51, 5:33 to go. There you go, getting it into Gio.
Got to be careful about the midcourt line.
Corbett. But Jackson Virgil gets the board. Great job there.
Well, they missed the first 2 fouls there.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. Just a second on Schubert. Paris is going to ask for a timeout with 4:57 here. We're going to take a break as well.
I'm Erin Neal, the principal agent and owner of Hamby Insurance. I am passionate about serving the local community and the surrounding areas. My goal is to take the hassle out of buying insurance. I want to educate you on what you're buying and help you make an informed decision. Whether it's personal or commercial insurance, my team and I will be here every step of the way to make sure you are getting the satisfaction you need and the coverage you deserve. My promise to you is that we will never hard sell you insurance, use slick sales techniques, or pressure you into making a decision that you're not comfortable with. Call us today at 972-285-0381 to find the best coverage to fit your need. My commitment is to give you unparalleled service, and remember, Hamby helps.
4:57 to go. Still a one-possession game, 54-51. Tyler Heath knocks it down. And he is
Tell you
good.
what, Tyler Heath is not afraid to shoot the 3 ball.
Is not. He's got 15. Starting to see how Paris has 4 in double digits on the year. Jensen jumper. Strong finish. That brings it back within 4. Another one.
Wow. Okay, timeout.
And Paris will ask for another timeout, and we will take one as well.
Every Wednesday after Wave at 6:15 p.m. for birth through 12th grade.
Community. I love seeing all the people come together, and I love hearing about people's weeks.
It's just calm singing with everybody, and I just like to do it.
Interacting with all the kids, like just meeting everyone is just great for me.
Really like going to worship with all my friends.
Coming to worship the Lord, that's the best thing about it.
We believe in life change on every level.
(57-53), Paris leading, and producer Corey pointing out to us that is the final timeout of the night for Paris. Wildcats still have 3, and that's big to go ahead and run out of timeouts that early.
In a close one with 4 minutes to play, you know, you're getting a bind in the backcourt, you get in a bind where you have a second chance offensive rebound and I'm laying on the ground. Those are good to have. Clock management, I mean, you never know.
Yep, and if you actually call a timeout,
is
it's
just on it tonight.
Producer Corey is
little Chris Webber action.
That's what he brings.
Sorry about that, Michigan.
That's what he brings to this broadcast. Bummer to be that good of a player and be known for that.
I know it.
Because he's so good.
I know it. But it's like that's what people think of.
Oh, gotcha. Corey's even noticing when they notice.
Corey, lip reader?
He's on one. 4:15 left. No timeouts for Paris.
It's going to be backcourt.
Will be. And with 4:03 to go, Wildcats get the ball back. And TJ Jones, here he comes.
There we go.
We're bringing in the reliever, guys.
Bringing in the closer.
That's definitely what I meant to say. Yeah, that sounds about right. Yeah.
Well, both are fine. So foul on the floor. TJ coming back out. Still just having trouble, like, putting weight on it, it looks like. So Gio's back in for him. 3:57. And the Wildcats going to use a timeout there.
Everybody, we got customers. Clayton Home, we got customers. Hi, welcome to Clayton Home.
Oh, hi.
What are y'all looking for today?
We're in the market for a house.
Okay, fine. We'll see who can really sell this house.
Hello? Hey, even the roof's really durable.
Okay, we'll take it. You will? Awesome. Thank you.
(57-53), Wildcats ball here. Real quick, I want to tell you the Way Bible Church wants to extend an invitation to everyone to join them on Sunday mornings at any of their brand new service times. Now you can visit the Way at any of their 3 Sunday morning services. Whether you choose the 8:30 a.m. service, the 10:15 service, or their 11:45 service, the Way Bible Church can't wait to see you. Wildcats still with 2 timeouts left. As we mentioned, Paris has already used theirs. Paris has also fouled 4 times in this quarter already, as once again, producer Corey pointed out. So the Wildcats would be in the bonus for the rest of the way. TJ still trying to work out the cramps over there, so don't know if we'll be able to see him again tonight or not. But
oh, and that is open. We've got to find something on the inbound. We are wasting way too much effort. Man, I feel like that's kind of been a problem this second half, is just getting the ball inbound. And credit to Paris, but that's a turnover that just can't happen.
Yeah, and again, you're seeing it on both sides. You've seen it turn into turnovers over on this side, and then getting the violation there. Don't foul. And that is going to be the 5th on James, I believe. Yeah, unfortunately, that's 5 for James.
And all of a sudden, you're down a starter in TJ, a starter in James.
Yep.
So, somebody's going to have to step up.
James ends his night with 10 points, and a very, very exciting 10 points at that.
A lot of free throws in this second half by Paris.
Yeah.
Great job capitalizing.
I really hope the Wildcats don't let momentum get away from them here. You've done such a good job, really, this entire half, but getting it, you keep getting it to a 1-score game, but just can't quite take the lead or capitalize. Gio. Can't finish at the bucket there. Not able to finish on this side either. Jensen jumper. Trying to go coast to coast, and he'll draw a foul. We've already seen him do a good job from the free throw line here tonight.
You definitely don't have to get into overdrive mode just yet. It's a 6-point game, 3 minutes to play, but you are in the bonus, and so I think you got plenty of time. You got to get some scores and some stops.
Yep.
Consecutively.
Yes.
We've
Agreed.
done both. We just can't seem to get a couple of them in a row.
Agreed. And to that point, I feel like you've been so close so many times.
I know.
Like really kind of taking control of the game. Jumper. Knocks it down. He's been great at the free throw line tonight.
I mean, for what it's worth, we're up in this second half by 10.
Yes, agreed.
And so, I mean, the latter half of this ball game has been Sulphur Springs, but when you dig a hole, you gotta do that and more.
Adamson gets his own offensive rebound. He'll kick it out to Henderson. Henderson knocks it down.
Henderson has been nothing short of spectacular tonight.
Yeah, I've got him at 20. And a great job of not fouling there from Gio. Wildcats down 7. Good pass.
Schubert.
Jackson Virgil.
Great rebound.
And as long as it isn't continuation, I'm not mad at that foul at all, but. Oh, yeah, shooting. Okay. That was the 5th of the half. So Paris will go to the line, up 7, with 2:24 to go.
Where's the whole 1-1 rule when you need it, man?
Yep, that would have been nice. The old 1-and-1 rule. Gets the second one to go. So it'll be an 8-point lead for Paris. 2:22 to go. Sulphur Springs still has 2 timeouts, and now they'll have 1. We've actually...
It's going to be a double tech.
Yeah, we've got dueling techs, but that would foul Gio out of the game. Right?
Does that count as a foul?
I thought techs were its own.
Okay. We're not sure. They very well might just be their own separate thing. I'm not.
For some reason, I can't think whether that's right or wrong. I actually think that no, that's not. It's its own thing. But I don't know.
You might be right. Either way, we're going to get a timeout. We'll do that first, and then we'll come back and figure out the tech situation.
Looking for new furniture without the big price tag? D&B Furniture has everything from living room sets to appliances at prices you'll love. With easy in-house financing, affordable down payments, and flexible terms, you can take it home today and pay over time. We even deliver locally to you, free of charge. D&B Furniture, serving East Texas since 1991. Stop by and browse our showroom or give us a call today. 903-885-7396.
So with 2:17 left, unfortunately, that does foul Gio out of the game. Now you've had Gio and James both foul out. TJ still dealing with injury stuff, and it's getting tough to get to the finish line here.
Yeah, three primary ball handlers no longer in the game. Yeah, unfortunately, you were very correct about that.
Not one you want to be right about. Gibson jumper. Ooh. Doesn't matter. Jackson Virgil gets the finish.
That was a fortunate bounce.
He'll take it. He's in double digits tonight as well. TJ's got 15. James and Jackson each have 10. Unfortunately, Jackson the only one left of the 3. Now Paris going to slow things down. 6-point lead, 1:46 to go.
Nope.
Way off. And Schubert gets the board. Schubert to jumper. Paris ball. That would have been very big. Could have got it back within 4.
Yeah.
I don't know if the scoreboard forgot to charge it or if the timeout didn't get taken away from us, but.
Yeah, because you definitely said we had 2 timeouts and now 1 timeout.
Yeah. And that kind of makes a big difference here, but 90 seconds to go. Adamson probably going to take his time here or go straight to the goal. My fault. 3's no good.
There's no reason to shoot that if you're Paris.
At all. Now Jackson Virgil. And Jumper will be fouled on the floor, and he'll get to shoot a pair of free throws. Again, Jumper been very, very, very good from the free throw line so far tonight. Just off on that one. Second one is good. Jumper's got 7. The Wildcats down 5 with 1:10. Adamson. And I mean, back-to-back possessions where Paris has taken no time and not accomplished anything with it.
Yeah, and with no shot clock, there's just no need for that.
This is one of those moments where if you're Paris and you had a timeout still, you might.
Cannot pick up your dribble there.
But it works out. Jumper in the corner. Splash! Jensen jumper.
Unfazed.
And much like 2015, 2016 Chris move, Jensen jumper said splash. We're back to a 2-point game. I mean, this is fun.
Well, and I kind of just want to go back to the 2 quick shots by Paris. I don't think that – I think they could have taken Sulphur Springs out of this one.
Yeah.
It was a 9-point ball game, 6-point ball game, whatever. You could have taken Sulphur Springs out, make Sulphur Springs foul. It's already double bonus. You got 1 timeout to work with. I just think that you could have game managed your way into a win. But now, 2-point game, you really can't.
Yeah, and if nothing else, there's 52.8 seconds left. I mean, if you would have wasted just 10 seconds extra on each of those possessions, there's 30 seconds left in this game. Much less if you would have done more than that. I mean, you could have really.
Now you're a missed shot or 2 missed free throws or 1 missed free throws from this being a tie game or a Sulphur Springs 1-point lead.
100%. Wildcats. Looking to make something happen here. Paris drives again. They get their own offensive rebound. Jumper trying to save it. They'll call that out of bounds. 33 seconds left.
Why is Paris shooting the basketball, Tyler?
I don't know. They do.
I mean, I know he's in the paint there, but you truly don't have to shoot the basketball. And at this point, I think Sulphur Springs probably has to foul.
I would think so. But if they're going to keep going like that, I don't know. Now you're going to have to foul now,
You got to foul now.
And you have to do it pretty quick because if they make both, it's a 2-score game. You got to foul quick.
You got to foul.
Foul.
Just Schubert, anyone that doesn't have 4 fouls on him.
Anyone that has any fouls, foul.
Anyone that has any fouls.
Yeah, and I so many times you and I talk about this, but that inbound started with 33 seconds.
Yeah.
And so that just felt like you got to make a quicker decision. And I'm okay. He picks his dribble up on the sideline, close to the volleyball line. Let's try to trap that. But as soon as he's able to get out of that scot-free, you got to foul immediately.
Yeah, because, again, if he makes both of these, it's a 2-score game still. And he does make the first.
Now, at this point with 13 seconds, if he makes this free throw, it's over.
Yes. Yeah.
Pretty much over.
Sulphur Springs desperately needs a miss, but they won't get it. It will stay a 4-point game. 13 seconds left. And, yeah, if you had fouled 20 seconds ago, it's a pretty big difference. Jackson Virgil. Schubert will get another shot off. No good. And that will do it from here in Sulphur Springs. Paris gets the win 65-61. Throwing down one last dunk after the buzzer. Really fun game here tonight, though. Congratulations to Paris for getting the win, but, I mean, I feel good about the way Sulphur Springs played in this one.
Well, it was fun.
Yeah.
And it was kind of what we thought. I think that Paris was the better team in this one, ranked 12th in the state, 17-4, whatever they are. But I thought coming into a hostile Sulphur Springs atmosphere would be a tough challenge. It proved that it was, but not too tough of a challenge because I think Paris handled it well.
Yep.
Thought Sulphur Springs did a lot of good stuff. But I think this is one you're going to look back on and think, we kind of shot ourselves in the foot a lot.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, unfortunately, way more. I mean, for it to have been a 4-point game with as much, you know what I mean?
Again, if you watch that one without the score, you could have told me that Paris won that one by 20 or Sulphur Springs won by 5.
Yeah.
And I would have believed you. It was just kind of a back-and-forth game, but Sulphur Springs wasn't able to do too many positive things in a row.
Yeah.
And Paris got out to kind of that, big lead early, and just Sulphur Springs wasn't quite able to dig their way out of it.
I agree. Again, thank you to everyone for hanging out with us tonight. Paris gets the win 65-61. They'll stay undefeated in district play. Wildcats will move to 1-1 with Bonham being the next team on their schedule. Thank you so much to everyone for hanging out with us here tonight. On behalf of everyone here at Chaz Media and Front Porch News, our incredible camera operator, Josh Foster, the best producer in the state of Texas, Corey Hankins, my favorite intern, Alex the intern, my favorite person to watch Wildcats